Hi. Hello guys. This video is about how much I love Aether Gazer and how I wish that more people would play it or talk about it. And I'm not paid to say this. I've been playing Aether Gazer since 5 months ago approximately. That's pretty close to the release date. So I've been around for a while. But to be honest, I did not seriously focus on playing Aether Gazer back then for a variety of reasons, and one of which was that I was unsure of how worthwhile my time was playing Aether Gazer, since I was also trying out a lot of other gacha games that were released around the same period. I'm talking about Nikke, Nero Cloud, and Honkai Star Rail. It's only after playing and getting to know more about Aether that I realized it's a pretty fun and casual game that I enjoyed a lot, and I wish to recommend it to casual gacha gamers out there who hasn't tried it yet. So I will talk about the things I like about Aether Gazer, and later some of the things that I don't like about Aether, and you can judge for yourself whether it's a game worth spending your time on. Let me first explain the playstyle in Aether Gazer. It's an action combat game, so if you've played Honkai Impact 3 or Punishing Grey Raven, it's somewhat similar to those two games. It is a gacha game, so you roll for the characters you wish to use. And in one team, you can have at max 3 characters or modifiers as we call them in Aether. You can only control one main modifier throughout the entire battle. And now let me jump straight into a simple battle to show you what it's generally like. Here is one of the event. So here's your team selection screen, and this is the character that you will control, the team leader. The other two are AI controlled. Let me jump in. Okay, I'll let them do their stuff anyway, so let me continue. So the other two modifiers on your team are controlled by AI. Now the first thing you might ask, is the AI stupid? Now let's see, are they stupid? I did that dodge, but they can do dodge too. Basically, no, okay? I'm sure all of us have experienced stupid AI in other games that are pretty much useless, but that is not the case in Aether Gazer. Naturally, the AI proficiency does differ from character to character, but they're generally quite useful. Look at them, they're helping me clear up the mob. To the point where you can AFK while doing dailies like what I'm doing right now, and if your AI teammates are built strong enough, they can carry you through the battle, no problem at all. I'll just do some battling. It's just taking a while, they're taking a time because I have a healer on my team, and basically I'm the main damage dealer. I'm supposed to be the main damage dealer. I have another team where I just AFK, like I put the two strongest teammates as AI control, and I'm just like a little cute girl, just resting and relaxing. And that was an ult I just did just now, and we're done. This is the end of the battle. Okay, so let's proceed onward. Alright, let me get out of here. Alright, let's look at the Anubis. Beautiful Anubis. Let's talk about gacha system next. As someone who has been a free-to-play for months and months and only recently bought a monthly card, I'm so sorry, I'm ashamed. Free-to-play gems, or what we call shifted stars, can get you far if you know how to save. Right, each pool costs 200 shifted stars. Up here is my shifted stars. I'm pretty much broke right now, but anyway, you are guaranteed an S character within 70 pulls, and there's a 50% chance that you'll be the featured character on the banner. Now let me go to banner, you know. Okay, so right now these are the banners that we have. These are the limited banners. We have Marduk and Hera, and this is the regular banner. So Anubis is featured right now, and here's the weapon banner. So okay, so I was talking about how you need 70 pulls for one S character, but if you do not get the featured character in the first time, within the next 70 pulls, you will definitely get it. So at max, you need 140 pulls to guarantee an S character. So it's quite similar to Genshin or the other gacha systems, you know? The weapon banner, on the other hand, is not really recommended to pull on for free-to-plays because, you know, your gems are short if you want to pull the characters. But anyway, I pulled on the weapon banner, even though I was free-to-play. Alright? I feel that it's less punishing as compared to Genshin or HSR, honestly. You are pretty much guaranteed a 5-star weapon within 70 pulls. So within 70 pulls, you can get a signature weapon of your choice. So it's just, for me, it's just a matter of choosing to either pull for more characters or pull for more copies of a certain character or strengthen a character that you like through the signature weapon. But then again, some signature weapons are more impactful than others, so it really depends on whether you should or should not pull for the weapon, because the weapon could change the playstyle of the character. Some of the weapons are pretty OP. I mean, yeah. So now I've gone through the playstyle and gacha system. Let's talk about the pros of Aether Gazer as compared to other gacha games. And number one, first and foremost, it is quite free to play friendly in my opinion. A lot of shifted stars has been given out if you complete missions and events. And additionally, most of the content is not that difficult to complete, even with an average team, so I didn't really pull a lot. I survived with just a basic S Poseidon team when I started out, all the way until this month when I pulled for S Oceanus and started getting serious about the game. So if you look at the list of modifiers I have, and these are all acquired using free-to-play stars. I have SS Anubis, which is equivalent to 2 copies of Anubis. Let's see, 2 copies of Poseidon plus, I think it's 3 already. I think I've had 3 copies of Poseidon, 2 copies of Hera, 1 copy of Hades, 1 copy of Anubis, and I've other S characters that I did not intend to get, but got it because I lost the 50-50. I got Skadi, I got Athena, I got Ther, I don't really know how to pronounce his name. I got Asura. So yeah, that's a lot of characters. So I guess, yeah, I think it's pretty free to play friendly, honestly. And additionally, I'm not sure if it's because of the accelerated schedule in the global server, because we're trying to catch up with the Chinese server, but the events have been occurring back to back. This is the event right now. It's the father-son duel. There hasn't been a day in my memory where there isn't an event running, and to me that's fun because I get to try out a lot of different game modes and read more stories about Aether as well. There's so many things to do in the event, because you can take your time doing it. As I'm taking my time. I haven't completed all of these missions yet, and I love these events because with the event comes the new characters they are introducing. So for this event, they are introducing Maduk. I think his banner is over already. Yeah, you can't get him anymore, but yeah, you can try him out. And you can get Anubis. And then there's rerun of Hera, and then you get also the featured A characters like Buzembo, Osiris, and Kingu. Yeah. So, where was I? Additionally, I love that you get to try out the newly released featured characters in the event modes. So basically for a lot of the event challenges, I played using the trial characters. So I got to play characters I do not have on my account. If we go to an event mode, for example, not this one, let's just go for this one. Let's go with this one. Oh, fun. I haven't played this yet. Okay. These are the bosses, so this will be a 3-boss fight. and you will only bring in one character for each boss. So here's the list of trial characters you can bring in. This is the characters the game lends you for this duration. So you can either use the trial characters or you can use your own characters for the event. And I like it because, I mean, I have Anubis, but my Anubis is not built yet. And if I want to enjoy playing him, well, I can't bring him in because he's gonna die. So I can use the trial character instead. It's fine. So for a lot of the event challenges, I play using the trial characters. So I get to play characters I do not have on my account. And that helped me pass some battles when I didn't have a strong team yet. I got to test them out at their fullest strength and see whether I enjoy their playstyle and just in general enjoy a different playstyle from my own teams that I use daily. So I get to play something different essentially. So the events make it not boring. I have fun for every single event, trying out the new characters. And should I go for this one? I can go in later. But anyway, so now I've talked about how a team has a mix of 3 characters, and AI can help carry you to a certain extent. So you don't have to be super good at action games to enjoy Aether. But on the flip side, there are some game modes where you're forced to go in solo, like this one. This is one of the game modes which force you to go solo. You can only bring in one character, and that's super exciting because it's a cool anime fight. Honestly, I'm gonna try this fight. I don't know how this will go. You guys will see if I suck or not today. Let's see. These characters are pretty fast. This girl is a shooter. It's very annoying. She's so annoying. I'm gonna go Oceanus. And this guy is also pretty quick. I'll bring in a ranged character just to show you what a ranged character looks like. I'll bring in my Hera. My Hera is 16,000 combat power. The trial Hera is stronger at 18,000 combat power. So even though I consider my Hera somewhat built, like decently built, she's able to clear content. The trial characters are actually stronger. And that's crazy. That's why, like, I love using the trial characters a lot. So let's go in with this team. Oh, I just thought Hera might be too slow for this guy. Hera might be too slow. Might be painful. It might be painful, but we'll see how it goes. It's fine. I can work this through. Let's select the chips. This and this. No, actually not. Maybe this one. This one. And then of course Oceanus gets dodge and HP falls, ultimate charge I guess. And then this one I'll get a shield because this guy is gonna be super fast. After taking a damage, not performing. This one, maybe, I guess, we'll see. Okay, let's go. Did I bring in the trial Hera or my Hera? I think I brought in trial Hera, I can't remember. Okay, let's go. Oh my god, why can't I dodge that though? Shit, I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I'm concerned why I don't get 0 time. I might fail this. Like, I dodged that one, but I don't seem to be getting 0 time. That's concerning. Does this mode not allow 0 time? I have to be careful because I could die. His HP bar is way higher than mine. A point to note that you can fight the AI controlled characters. Like in some of the game modes, they force you to fight other modifiers, and that's super cool. Some of them are actually pretty difficult to fight. He's getting mad. He's getting mad. He's getting mad. Yada. Oh. I was on live support at the end. Oh my god. I'm just concerned why I can't trigger 0 time. That is what happens when you dodge at the right time, like the perfect time when the enemy is about to strike. That's called 0 time. It'll slow down time, so it negates damage from the enemy, and at the same time you get time to do your skills and whatever you want to do while the enemy is frozen. So it's pretty good. You want to dodge perfectly. Okay, I did it. I did a dodge, but it didn't have 0 time. I don't know why. I don't get it. Maybe this mode doesn't allow for 0 time. I'm not so sure. Or maybe I'm just not doing well right now. I apologize in advance for my horrible gameplay. So this is a ranged character, and she's pretty slow, but she's pretty good in terms of support, buffing things, and her damage is also pretty decent. Whee! You can't touch me because I'm ranged, except maybe you might touch me now. Stop combing your hair. So the good thing about range is it's less risky playstyle, but I do notice that the range characters are a bit slower in terms of like using skill and all those. So you could still get hit while trying to use your skill. It's like, look, how many seconds does it take for her to ramp it up? I could bring in Hades. I'll talk about that later. Whee! This is maybe I'll call it the lazy playstyle. When I'm feeling lazy, I can use Hera because her skill is so chill, and you just dodge and then do the skill, and I hope you get the dodge in time out of the way of the attack. We are so close. We're just so close. One more skill. Oh no, there's another form. What? Okay, that's 0 time. You just saw 0 time. Why does it only proc now? I must have been super bad in the other 2 battles. Whee! Oh shit. Ah, I underestimated you. When I'm playing this, I'm just thinking, you can't touch this. You know that song? Can't touch this. Can't touch this. Can't touch it. Oh, 7 more HP bar. I should have brought Hades. This is slow. This is slow. Hera is meant to be a support character, so that's why it's kind of slow. Even though she's still pretty good damage dealer, but her skills is pretty takes long to use. That's why it's like, so against a really mobile boss like this one, it's kind of painful. That's 0 time. Wait, but did I trigger it? Because I don't know. Because Hera can trigger 0 time in another way. So it might not be because I dodged it. That's... I think I dodged that one. Good. I feel that would though still get me some 0 time. I don't understand. That's 0 time. I got hit there. There we go. That was slow. That was slow. Okay, let's get on. So, yeah. So I was talking about how it's a crazy, exhilarating anime fight, and basically it leads me to the next point, which I love the combat in Aether Gazer. In Aether, there are ranged and there are melee characters, as I've shown you just now, and they have very diverse playstyle. Each character has 3 skills and 1 ultimate, and the optimal chain combo for each character is different from the others. If you want a generally less risky playstyle, you can play a ranged character like I've shown you. You can also play Hades. She is a damage dealer but ranged as well. And if you like high risk and love the adrenaline, you can go for melee characters. And the dodge system in Aether feels so rewarding. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to show you like really good dodges just now. Maybe I'll put up a snippet if I can, I don't know, of something that's so damn cool.
さっさと片付けるとしよう。甘すぎる。 気を出させもらったせいもらったせいもらったせい最後に言い残すことはあるせいさらばだ
気を引き締めてください。
これ以上の問答は上様と共にいざ新たな時代を開か
もらった。
これは過ぎきれまい。
イカズチよ。
互いに譲れぬものがある。
食らいなさい。すべて想定内。雷火のごとくうが風に舞いし稲妻よ天下となさん。飛べ。
上様と共にいざ新たな時代を開か
敵に集中してください。
聞けさすれば命までは取らん。
とっておきです。終わりです。教訓を与える必要がある。風に舞いし稲妻よ天下となさん。すべて想定内。脅威は例外なく排除します。見事な勝利です。アドミンさん、サポートに感謝します。
Unlike Genshin, where you just dodge to negate damage, in Aether, when you dodge at the right time, you negate damage and you get to slow down time, which helps you increase your damage output and sometimes also gain buffs. So the game rewards you additionally if you do your dodges well. And the next pro of Aether Gazer is playable on both mobile and PC using an emulator. The controls are not awkward, that I find it still comfortable to play on mobile and it doesn't heat up that much. It doesn't heat up at all actually, unlike Genshin. But I'll just use my PC if I want slightly better controls, but otherwise I can still play using mobile. And last but not least, the dailies are quick to complete. I would say within 15 minutes, AFK, you can complete your dailies. Just do some battles, it's totally quick. And yeah, I don't need to put in much effort to complete my dailies. The weekly challenges are another matter. But if we're just talking about day to day, it's very easy to complete. So I've talked a lot about why I enjoy Aether Gazer. So now I'll bring up some downsides, like some things I don't like about Aether Gazer. Number one, as a free-to-play, saving no doubt is still painful. There are some characters that are clearly stronger than others, so if you want to play meta, you have to pull for them. Let me show you. Right. I would say, however, the lower tier characters are still usable. You just have to build them better or have better skills handling them. So as a free-to-play, I pulled for Hera and Hades. I was talking about Hades, right? These two are currently the top 2 characters to pull for if you wanna stick to meta. Hera is the best for support, and Hades has insane damage, but I haven't really used them, to be honest. Look at my Hera, I mean, she has 16,000 combat power, Hades has 15,000 combat power, which is average. It's not that good. Like a really well-built character will be above 20,000 combat power invested. Of course, you have to invest materials to get them to a high combat power, because this one is just basically leveled up skills leveled up, weapon leveled up, has level 40 sigils, does not have any warps at all. The thing that pushes a character to 20k combat power above, like you can say you actually main them, is probably when you level the sigils, break through them up to level 60, and you invest some warp skills in, and also some enchant skills. Anyway, I'm going off topic, but basically I haven't invested in Hera or Hades, even though they are meta characters, because I don't really enjoy their playstyle. Thing is, I've saved for 4 months and now I'm back to saving again because version 2 is coming soon, and it said that the characters there are OP as well. Like, they're on the tier of Hera and Hades. They outshine the version 1 characters. And so the power creep is visible. And I don't like it when games do power creep, because I worry that the characters I enjoy playing will not be able to clear contents in the future. But so far that's not the case, so we just have to wait and see. I just hope that my Oceanus will still be able to clear contents in version 2 and not like feel like a wet tissue paper like a certain S character I know of. Like, where's that girl? As Shu, I love her so much. I love her playstyle, but her damage is super low, so it's only for people who enjoy torture, who really love her, would pull for her, who enjoy overcoming challenges. They will pull for her. But because you have to admit, she's so cool. Like, she would be my waifu, but she's just too weak, and I don't have the skills, I don't have the time, I don't have the resources to build her well to be able to clear content with a good time. You'll be able to still win the fight, but some of the content is based on time, like how fast you complete a stage, so Shu might not make the cut, right? So that's one of my concerns, is about the power creep. But lots of gacha games have this anyway, so it's just highlighting, it's just pointing out that you have to be, if you play Aether, you have to know there is power creep going on in this game. The English translated description is bad. That's the second downside. Second thing I dislike about Aether Gazer. The description, I don't understand it. Okay, I won't go much into this, but some of the descriptions, for example, for the weapons or the skills, can be misleading. If you read it, if you go and play Aether Gazer, some of the skills is like, what is going on? I'm not talking about this one in general, but I'm just saying, if you read the skills, you or the weapon, you think it's supposed to work this way, but it doesn't, right? Up to the point where people would test out scenarios to see if the translation is accurate or not. There is a weapon, the Hades weapon. Let's wait, do we have this Hades weapon? Sorry, not the Hades weapon, that's Snake weapon, the free-to-play weapon. This one, Hydra, sorry, not Hades, Hydra. Extends 0 time triggered by team leader. This is misleading according to someone I've read. They've tested out something. I don't really remember the details now, but this supposedly is wrong. It's 0 time triggered by the character that's holding this weapon. It doesn't have to be so it's just basically you might put it on the wrong character if you read into this description and you think this description is 100% accurate. You might put it on the wrong character, and the character might not benefit from this effect, and that's a waste. Then you should put another weapon on the character instead. So that's what I'm talking about. I don't really like the description. It's not that accurate. I wish they would improve it better. Make it clearer and translate it better, I guess. And last but not least, I find that the multiple game modes or the system in Aether is quite confusing. When I first started out, I was so overwhelmed. I understood very little about what was going on. I had to read a lot of guides to understand Aether Gazer better. Like people, I'm so grateful to the people making the guides because it helped me a lot. If not, I will be so lost. Like if I just go into a battle mode, we have the stories, we have the side story. That's understandable, I understand it. We have supplies, you have so many different type of resources to farm for. Eventually you figure out which one you have to farm, but I'm just saying, okay? And then you have sigils. You have so many other different modes. Sigils, sigil enchantment, materials, revelations. What is that? You eventually know that is sigil EXP mats. But anyway, then sigil limit break materials. Okay, there's so many. And then you have challenges. Look at the challenges that you have to do. But also, the good thing is that you have a lot of content to clear. If you do play Aether Gazer, you have a lot of things to finish. To play, and it's fun. Yeah, if you love all the different game modes, it's really fun. But it gets confusing. Like I don't know what to do. What does this mean? I don't know if I'm still playing it optimally like I should be playing, but I'm just having fun. I'm just going through and doing the best I can in Aether. And to add on to it, look at the modifiers. You got the level up system, understandable, very typical. You have skills, level up the skills, also good. You have your weapons, level up, transcend, which is like limit. I'm about to say limit break. You just, you know, like have multiple copies of the weapon, you can transcend it. It's quite similar to what you know of other gacha games. You have sigils, which is like artifacts or relics. And these sigils, well, one of the things I want to point out about the sigils, this reminds me, actually one of the good things about Aether Gazer is I love there's less RNG in the sigil farming. If you look at Genshin or Honkai Star, I'm going crazy farming the relics and artifacts because the substats on the relics or artifacts can make or break what you use, and if you find a better one, you have to level it up all over again. But for this one, it doesn't matter as long as it's in the right position. This is position 1, Mermaid's tier set. As long as you get this, you can level up safely for Oceanus. And then you worry about the RNG later on. So basically it's quite easy to get the level 40 sets in general. The hard part comes in when you want to cultivate it. When you want to enchant the sigils. I'm getting confused with all the terms. When you want to enchant the sigils, this is where RNG comes in. You get to roll for all these stats and then you put it on your sigil, but so this is where the gacha comes in. But otherwise you can keep your level 60 sigils. It won't be going anywhere, and I'm happy with that. I'm just doing is having like mini basically I'm just happy I don't have to keep leveling up artifacts or sigils all over again, you know. And then you have the warp system, and then warp system you have other skills to add as well. So, and then you have codes, and this also adds on to what I was talking about, like really different play styles within a character itself. You can play it differently by having different codes. Like if I don't want any yellow, oopsie, I can go for blue instead. Blue code, which is a different playstyle. It has different skills, different upgrades. Or I can maybe just go for 1 blue, 2 red. Oh, yeah, 1 blue, 2 red. It's a different thing. Okay, there's some optimal stuff, like optimal codes to use. So, but totally up to you. So I'm just saying there's a lot of things to consider when building a character, and that can be confusing as well. Like if you're not into reading this description yourself, and sometimes in doing the calculations you do have to look at the guides, and I thank you so much to all the players who make those guides. It helps me a lot because the game itself is not that clear, so the guides help me a lot in deciding which code I want to use, which warp I'm gonna get, which sigil enchant skills I should be using. So that's my rant. Like it gets quite kind of confusing. That's the downside of Aether. It doesn't handhold you all the way, I guess. It's good and bad. But if you do put in some effort, it won't be that difficult. But to end it all off, it's just like I just find it so fun to Unga Bunga and Aether Gazer, and I love having those anime fights. It's so enjoyable, and I guess that's all I have to say. I really find it fun, and I hope you try Aether Gazer and maybe tell me what you think about it. Well, thank you for listening to my presentation on how good Aether Gazer is, and I guess some rants about Aether Gazer too. I'll see you guys. Goodbye.